Welcome back, guys, to Crypto Millionaire. Today I'm going to talk about Ethereum, talk about the tokenomics of Ethereum, talk about where I believe it's going in the market in the next couple of years, talk about the future of Ethereum, and talk about the London hard fork. So without further ado, just going to be a quick market update. Originally, talk about how the market's performing right now. Bitcoin's up 41,782. It's gone a bit down from 42,000 earlier on. It's up 23% within the last 7 days. Ethereum up 15.19%. As you can see, trading at 2,500, nearly 2,473. Which is also looking really good. And the rest of the coins, generally Binance Coin moving up as well. You got Cardano doing really well, 8.52% up, trading at $1.32, and the rest is history. So you can see everyone's really moving up. But yeah, so generally today's video is going to be about Ethereum. Talking about Ethereum generally and why we believe Ethereum. Big statement coming up, guys. Big statement. Why we believe Ethereum could overtake Bitcoin. So you probably heard that a lot before. But this time I'm going to talk about some of the recent articles, and obviously the London hard fork's coming up on the 4th of August, so not too long, and everyone's getting really excited about the new Ethereum 2.0, the updates that are going to come along on the Ethereum network. So generally Ethereum is recovering. I would have to say Ether hasn't really. I feel personally that Ether has performed quite well, although Bitcoin has, halved its value. Ethereum was pretty much the lowest I believe it's gone within the last couple of months since May. Is literally, I think, $1,800, and it hasn't hit lower than that. So Ethereum has held up pretty strong, and there's a lot going for Ethereum, and 2021 is the year that Ethereum is going to change. It's going to change the world, essentially, as many people are saying. So you all know what Ethereum's about, so we're not going to really talk about tokenomics today. We're going to talk about the recent news of Ethereum. So let's go into some of the recent news. Right, so you got the London hard fork coming up on August the 4th. Make that landscape for you guys. Sorry about that. So here we are. Ethereum's long-awaited London hard fork is likely to launch on August the 4th between 9 a.m. ET with block 12.965000. Many Ethereum enthusiasts are excited for the delayed release, while some are watching with cautious optimism. Well, I think you've got to be excited, right? You've got to be excited. As part of a roadmap designed to lead up to the release, Ethereum 2.0, which will replace Ethereum's current proof-of-work protocol with proof-of-stake. So basically, Ethereum's moving from, if you haven't been updated in the crypto market, these are the purpose of these videos. Some of you guys probably have just moved away because of the latest, with the last couple of months, really. It's been quite. It's been a bit of a bear market, hasn't it, to be honest? So I think a lot of you guys probably have sold in May and walked away and probably tuning back in now. So if that's the case, you're pretty smart if you've done that move. If not, you've probably just been accumulating. In whatever stage that you're currently in, it doesn't really matter. Ethereum is the token which is really, I believe, is a bit of a hidden gem. Not that people don't know about Ethereum; everyone does know about Ethereum. But to be honest, if you compare Bitcoin to Ethereum, there's a lot more going for Ethereum than Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin is a market driver, don't get me wrong, and Bitcoin will always control the market. Bitcoin is king. However, Ethereum is, with this particular change, with Ethereum 2.0, from going from proof of work to proof of stake, this is a major move for Ethereum, okay? So after a successful activation of the Rupstone, I don't know what that means, already testnet, the final hard fork release date was decided. Okay. Anyways, so let's just talk about the core parts of it. The protocol updates include 5 Ethereum improvements proposal EIPs, most notably EIP 1559 and EIP 3554, that aims to counter various inefficiencies. So that's basically going to improve the current Ethereum network. Okay, the EIP 1559 introduces a new fee structure to make Ethereum less inflationary. The protocol change is highly controversial because it aims to burn parts of the fees, hence decreasing miner revenue. So basically, Ethereum will turn into a deflationary token. If you're not already aware, what that basically means, over time, Ethereum will become more scarce, and essentially, there'll be more or less Ethereum. So for every Ethereum that is used or spent or whatever the case, another amount of Ethereum will be burnt. Okay, the EIP 3554 delays Ethereum's difficulty bomb to December 1. The mechanism will be incrementally increase the difficulty of mining on the Ethereum network. It's going to be more harder to mine Ethereum, effectively freezing proof of work in preparation for Ethereum move to proof of stake. So also that the 2.0 would enable us to stake Ethereum, and over time we'll be able to get Ethereum rewards. So in the long haul, this is really what we've all been waiting for in the Ethereum community. So there's a lot more to read in this article. I would add this on this particular video, but I'd like to now move on to the favorite part of the video, which you all like, which is the price predictions. And some of you guys probably would start to fall off your chair if you are sitting nice and comfortably. If you're driving, I would suggest that you probably park up on the lay-by and may want to hear some of these price predictions. So the reason I said that Ethereum is a bit of a hidden gem, because a lot of people see focus on Bitcoin. And obviously we all focus on altcoins as well, but see, the Ethereum is pretty much the poor man's Bitcoin, okay, if you can. But not only that, I would say that Ethereum is something that we believe potentially could also overtake Bitcoin. And that's essentially because it has a lot more utility value than Bitcoin. Bitcoin obviously is store in terms of store value. It's basically digital gold. Many people have now adopted Bitcoin as that sort of formula. They're not really looking to, don't get me wrong, Bitcoin is a blockchain, but no one's really building on Bitcoin because it's actually adopted that particular tag now. It is digital gold. And when you got El Salvador, using Bitcoin as a legal tender, and so on. So the more countries start to adopt Bitcoin over time, you would see that it will kind of stick to that value. So Bitcoin essentially is digital gold, and that isn't going to change. Why change the value of why change the core fundamental utility value of the product itself? So as a cryptocurrency, Bitcoin's utility value is essentially store value is going to be digital gold, and I don't think that consensus will change anytime in the future. If anything, it will carry on to grow, and over time it would possibly replace gold and go above 12 trillion market cap and so on. But talking of Ethereum, the reason Ethereum has more value, in my view, and in many other views, and as I will go through this article, you would see that because generally the consensus with Ethereum is the fact that it will be the number one blockchain controlling DeFi, okay, and DeFi applications and so on, and the utility cases of proof of stake now coming into play, and Ethereum 2.0 lowering the gas fees, and which has been the core problematic situation with Ethereum within 2021, high gas fees and so on, which has actually stopped Ethereum essentially from going higher. But now that it's changing from a proof of stake to the proof of from a proof of changing to proof of stake, this is going to be significant. Okay, so let's just talk about this, and some of these price predictions are pretty astonishing. So obviously currently this is in GBP, so for you UK viewers it's be more easy for you to understand. This article is actually a UK article. So £1,587.95 is the current Ethereum price within the last 24 hours. Now this article is from July the 25th, so that was the price then. Obviously it's gone higher now. Ethereum's trading at 18, I believe it's 1600, over 1600 GBP right now. And let's get into it. So CEO and co-founder of Voyager Digital, they believe Ethereum's upside, let's have a look what they predicted, to be around $4,596. And they believe that each coin will be worth around $17,810, okay, by the year 2025, and in GBP that's 12,954. So by 2025 they believe that one Ethereum will be worth $17,810. Okay, so that's, you might think that's pretty bold, but I think that's really realistic, to be quite frankly honest. And the next ones are pretty bold, I have to say. Okay, so the figures come from the average forecast of 27 out of 42 experts. Okay, so find survey values that gave the value price prediction for the coin. So that price prediction of $17,800 is out of, it's a general consensus from these experts. Okay, so furthermore, if you think that was a bit of a jawbreaker, for those of you, price prediction to 2030. Here we go. The projection ahead even further. Crypto expert panel think ETH will skyrocket to 71,700. Wow. Okay, so that's by 2030. Okay, that's in the next 9 years or so. ETH will be trading at 52,156 GBP. So if you look at current prices at 1600 GBP, it seems like it's a really worthwhile investment to be holding ETH right now for the long haul. And obviously we know that Elon Musk has started the Ethereum uptrend trajectory by saying that he's invested in Ethereum as well, and that's what caused the initial spike in the crypto market back. It's kind of moved the momentum back again in favor, and that's why Bitcoin's trading at 42,000 right now. Anyways, however, so this is the ones that I would like to focus on, and some of you might think this is a bit over the top, but end of the day, this is what price predictions are, right? It's some are realistic, some may not be, but at the same time you can kind of understand where they're going with these price predictions, because going by these people are very high executive level experts as well, predicting these, like Goldman Sachs. So okay, so let's have a look. However, the high price prediction point of 2030 is ETH is skewed by one trader's view, just one guy view, that coin will trade at $1 million. Okay, 782,000 GBP in the next 9 years. So that is pretty astronomical. The price prediction was made earlier this year by former Goldman Sachs executive Raoul Pal, who based Metcalfe law saw ETH hit $20,000 in the last cycle. So he obviously, that's Raoul Pal, who is a former Goldman Sachs executive. He believes that ETH is valued at $1 million by the year 2030. So here's some news, guys. I thought I'd break that news to you, give you some positivity in the market, keep you guys in the upbeat. Think about the long-term crypto. I understand that it could be a very unstable market, generally speaking. Obviously the market fluctuates, the price predictions fluctuate as well, but crypto is really a long-term game, guys. I mean, you got to think of crypto, some people may think of it as a short-term return, some people look at as a pension scheme. I tend to take the pension view on it. Obviously, there are traders who can do really well, and I'm all for that. Great if you can trade the crypto markets. If you can do the stress day to day, and if you can do chart analysis, I do that too in my spare time. But a lot of you guys out there, this is for my viewers who are very beginners and early stage, sometimes pretty much holding the utility value of the crypto market is more beneficial than going around chasing altcoins that really maybe in 10 years time will no longer exist. Okay, so think about Ethereum right now. It is still half its value than what it was trading in May, and April. So it is still a good time to buy Ether. And, think about the next 9 years. Ether, either way, if you believe it's going to $1 million, fantastic. That's life changing. Even if it's going to 50,000, or 71,000 US dollars, that is also life changing for one Ether. So, and the short term within the last 5 years is the consensus is that Ether will be trading around 17,800, and people like BitBoy Crypto have consecutively stated that they believe Ether is going to 30,000 by the end of this market cycle. So anyway, that's a quick update on the crypto market, on Ethereum price update. If you like the video, guys, please hit the subscribe channel. Don't forget to hit the notification icon, and don't forget to like the video. I don't get much likes on these videos. I know you guys are viewing, hundreds and thousands of people are viewing. Please smash the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm get more attention. It will help your tokens grow. Obviously, the more people get into crypto, it helps us all grow together. It's a one family. We're all trying to get out the rat race. We all are in it together. So support the community, like the video, share the video, and so Ethereum's going to 1 million.